Good afternoon, Lancer fans. Hello and welcome to Lawrence High School here in Lawrence, Massachusetts, home of the Lancers. It's time for varsity soccer. The Whittier Wildcats visiting against your Lawrence High School Lancers. Tonight's game, it is arguably the biggest game in the history of this program. That's right, we are trying to make history here tonight at Lawrence High. The Lawrence Lancers, in the history of their program, they have never made the Division I state tournament. If they win, they are in. It's as simple as that. A victory in today's game against Whittier would result in the team's first ever berth in the MIAA Division I playoffs. So that is why we are calling this the biggest game in the history of this program. And we are underway here in the first minute from Lawrence High School. The Lancers, in their last outing just yesterday evening at Methuen, the Lancers lost 2-1 against the Rangers. However, they did win 2 consecutive games before that, defeating Chelmsford and Billerica, both home wins. The Lancers are 8-7-0 on the season, one of their best teams in the history of this program. They are looking to solidify that title as the best team in the history of Lawrence High School soccer if they're able to get the win here today. It's a beautiful evening here in the Merrimack Valley. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 60 degrees at kickoff. It was dark, it was stormy, it was rainy throughout the day, and it ended up being absolutely beautiful. So let's see what the Lancers are able to do here in this big game against Whittier. The Lancers have possession. It's a nice ball into the middle. The Lancers with their first chance. The shot is saved. Rebound, DeLima. He scores in the second minute of the game. Carlos DeLima makes it 1-0. What a start for the Lancers. Unbelievable start. It was Darwin Baez on the attack, number 14 in blue. His initial shot was saved by the sophomore goalkeeper, John Faxon, but it was a juicy rebound for DeLima. He makes it 1-0 here in the second minute of play. That's going to be an offsides violation as the attacker Darwin Baez, the senior, trying to go in the attack once again, caught offsides. But just as we were done introducing you to the context of this game, as I just said, the biggest game in the history of this program, and the Lancers get the absolute dream of a start here in the second minute. It was a shot from Baez, a save from the keeper, Faxon, the sophomore goalkeeper, just taken off the JV squad by Whittier. And it was DeLima to bury it and give the Lancers a 1-0 lead. We are now into the third minute of play here in the first half. Whittier with possession, trying to look for the early equalizer as the Lancers have dominated possession here in the first few minutes of play. Lopez with the pass. Nice ball looking for DeLima. The defender is there, and it's going to be cleared out. It's a good clear by the defender, Charles Morrison, number 23 in white. He clears that one to the far side corner, out into touch. Not a corner kick. It goes over the sideline for a Lancer throw-in. Lancers looking for the 2-goal lead here. Early nice play by Faxon to come out and grab the save about 5 yards from his net. Pass intended there for Emil Bria-Urena, but the Lancers steal possession and will continue on the attack here in the first half. 1-0 on the goal by DeLima. Throw-in coming up for the Lancers. Here from the near side, just slightly in the shadows created here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Free kick from the near side. Anthony Lopez with the free kick, headed away by the Whittier defense. On the attack now, Logan Pickering. Pickering with a lot of space. The defender goes out to meet him. Girder Kaj does a nice job to clear that one out into touch over on the far side of the field. Whittier will have a chance to bring the attack upfield, and they will have a throw-in. Charles Morrison, the junior, will do the honors here in the 5th minute. Nice long throw, but it's headed away by Lawrence, and now the Lancers trying to go on the counter. Whittier gains back possession to the near side of the field. Lopez sends it out of bounds near side into the Lancer bench, and it will be a Whittier throw-in. First sub into the game for the Wildcats. Marcus Oswego comes into the game as Eduardo Vaccarano comes out. To the near side for Lopez. Nice pass into the middle. Whittier's take Lawrence off the ball. Lancers get it to the far side. Now they're going to try to move it upfield. Evan Roy with possession for Whittier, and it goes out into touch, deflected out by Lawrence, and Whittier will have a chance to throw in. Strong throw up the far sideline. Gets all the way up to Guilherme Santos. That ball goes all the way to the keeper, Jared Martinez, the senior for Lawrence. He gets his first touch of the game. A calm, easy touch for Martinez, a senior captain for the Lancers. Into touch on the near side. Morrison with another throw-in. And it's misplayed by the sophomore Emil Bria Urena. The Lancers get possession with a throw-in here on the near side. These two teams did play each other back in September, early September, Tuesday, September the 9th to be exact. That was at Whittier, a 5-1 victory for Lawrence High, one of 8 wins on the season for the Lancers. So Lawrence High looking to continue their winning ways here against Whittier. Earlier in the season, picking up the road win against the Wildcats. Now they're trying to hold serve here at home. That's a nice ball to the near side, but offsides. De Lima thought that he was able to stay inside of the final defender, which is number 46, Mekhi Simpkins, but the play is whistled offsides. De Lima just a step beyond the final defender, Simpkins. And the Wildcats will have a free kick. This free kick coming in the 8th minute of play here in the first half. Lopez at midfield. Lopez trying to get it wide. He does. Nice ball up the far side. Whittier is back to defend, and they choose to just clear it out of bounds into touch. That's a throw-in, not a corner. Throw-in coming up deep in Whittier territory. We are here in the 9th minute of play as the Lancers are trying to add to their 1-goal lead in the 2nd minute. A shot by Darwin Baez, saved by the keeper, and Carlos De Lima scored on the rebound from point-blank range. Gave the Lancers a 1-0 lead. And here's the throw-in for Lawrence. The Lancers will have another opportunity. This is going to be a throw-in. Here's the throw for Lawrence, deep in Whittier territory, trying to add to their lead. Lots of traffic in the box. Lancers trying to get a shot away. Offsides is the call. Free kick coming up for Whittier, but the Lancers back on the attack here. They're going to try to keep the pressure on as the Wildcats will get a free kick. Tenth minute of play, and the keeper for Whittier, the sophomore John Faxon, will take the free kick. The Lancers have possession. DeLima on the near side. A little give and go play intercepted by the defender of Whittier. Long shot, and it goes just wide. Dicky Maldonado going for the far side post. Shot was on the ground and just a few feet wide of that far post. Goes out of bounds for a goal kick, and Faxon will take the goal kick, but Maldonado got open, just couldn't hit the target. Now let's see what kind of range the goalkeeper Faxon has on the goal kick. Sends it short of the midfield stripe. Whittier has possession at midfield. DeLima with the steal. DeLima sends it back, now looking for position, trying to get forward, but it's sent forward by Bria Urena. Nice defensive play by him. Now trying to go on the attack. Vaccarano to Santos, looking to get it back to Vaccarano, but it goes out into touch, throw-in coming up for the Lancers. Once again, 60 degrees here at kickoff. Very slight wind of about 4 miles per hour, which should not factor into this evening's game. Stormy weather throughout the day and an absolutely beautiful evening, an amazing picturesque setting here in the Merrimack Valley. A beautiful evening for the beautiful game as the Lancers will try to add to their 1-0 lead. We are dubbing this the biggest game in the history of Lawrence Lancers soccer. The Lancers trying for the first time in their history to earn a berth in the D1 state tournament as Faxon comes out to meet the long ball, throws it forward. The Lancers take possession off the keeper's throw. Nice ball to DeLima. He's onside. DeLima will try to center it. Makes a move to his left. DeLima. Nice pass into the middle. The one-time shot is deflected and saved. DeLima spotted his attacking friend Kelvin Ixlage in the center of the field. The shot was deflected on the way in, and good job by Faxon to stay with it. After the deflection, he makes the save to keep the score 1-0, Lawrence on top. That ball goes out into touch. Referee whistles it down, and we'll have a Lancer throw in from the near sideline. Nicely played by Lopez. Gets a nice ball into the attacking area. Velez trying to turn and shoot. Now he looks to DeLima. DeLima brings it back to safety and sends it back to Marco Mazza. Mazza has it stolen away from him, but it's poked forward there by Morales. Mazza has it deflected by the midfielder. Nice job to step up by Girder Kaj. Good timing. Oswego looking into the middle, trying to get it to Bria Urena. Sent out of the danger area by Lawrence. Whittier still attacking here. Pushed off the ball though. Here comes Lopez. The Lancers on the attack. The ball is far ahead of DeLima. The keeper, Faxon, comes out. Makes the save. No harm there for Whittier, but the Lancers are able to attack quickly coming out of the midfield area. They have DeLima in the forward attacking role today as opposed to the midfield role. You could put him pretty much anywhere on the field and he'd be successful, but here on the right side forward position, DeLima, his goal is the difference in the game, and he's going to try to go to work again. DeLima, he can kick with his left or his right. Switches to his right. He shoots high above the crossbar. But a good opportunity from DeLima, making a little something out of nothing there. And that was well defended by the Wildcats. It was the freshman, Meki Simpkins, who was in a good position, keeping his body in front of the ball to force that shot to go high and wide. Faxon set for the goal kick. Sends it forward, intercepted briefly there by Velez. Whistle and a handball. Whittier will have the free kick. Zachary Zimmerman for Whittier takes the kick. The Lancers immediately get possession. Sent forward. Faxon's going to have to come out for it. He does. DeLima just waiting like a predator for any kind of loose ball in the front of the net. No call on the near side. Lopez with a good ball to the right side. Chasing it down. Kelvin Ixlaj can't quite come up with it. And Faxon sends it away from danger. Maldonado. DeLima in the middle. Whittier takes it away. The Lancers take it right back. Lopez switching to his left, trying to get it on net, deflected in front, and Faxon comes out for it. Lancers keeping the pressure on. Whittier trying to defend and clear. Lancers with a good job maintaining possession. All the way back to the keeper, Martinez. Martinez, accurate pass, and the Lancers have a little something to work with here at midfield. Maldonado looking for an open teammate. Sent back to Medina, who sends it all the way forward. That's a good ball up to the forward Velez. Cleared away for the moment by Zimmerman. Stopped on the near side by Lopez. Lopez bringing it towards the middle, into the sunshine, sends it into the middle. What a ball, but it's whistled off sides. Oh, what a glorious pass. Melvi Velez was just one step off sides. An amazing pass, threading the needle right up the middle. But the referee was wise to it. Blew the whistle, put the hand up, called that one off sides. Otherwise, Velez would have had an excellent opportunity right in front of the keeper, Faxon. Faxon's free kick, deflected at midfield and sent forward by Whittier. Trying to chase it down for the Wildcats, Vaccarano. Now it's Santos, back to Vaccarano. The pass too long, though, and the Lancers with a chance to clear out. They do. Velez. Nice pass into space. Lopez goes across the midfield stripe. Nice ball to the near side. Here's Colon. Colon switching to the left. Now sends it back to Lopez. Lopez earns himself some space. Deflected out. And it's going to be a throw-in coming up. Whittier gets some fresh legs onto the field. John Guaman into the game. Lincoln Gilbert also into the game. And Whittier will have the throw in from the far side. First half action, 1-0, Lancers leading. We are in the 20th minute, about halfway through the first half here at Lawrence High School, Veterans Memorial Stadium in the heart of the Merrimack Valley. The Lancers are trying to earn a spot in the D1 state tournament for the first time in school history. You are watching the biggest game in the history of this program. The Lancers are trying to earn a spot in the tournament. Out of bounds over the goal line. And the Lancers are going to have their first corner of the afternoon. Set to take the corner, Dicky Maldonado. The Lancers trying to go up 2-0. Crosses it to the back post, too high for Darwin Baez. Corner kick goes through everyone and out into touch for a Whittier throw. Whittier does get a sub into the game. Jacoby Alves comes in, and Guilherme Santos comes out. After the throw-in, it's Pickering for Whittier. Pickering with the centering pass. Martinez falls on it safely. Nice save by the senior. He hasn't been tested yet. Whittier was able to score once on him back in September. De Lima gets taken down about 7 yards away from midfield. The Lancers trying to go on the attack, and De Lima takes one for the team as the Lancers will have a free kick from a very advantageous position. Let's see who's going to take the free kick for Lawrence High. Martinez comes all the way out of his net to take this free kick. He's ready for it. He takes it. It goes to the far side, headed away. Nice defensive play by Evan Roy of Whittier, but the Lancers retain possession. Centering passes blocked in front, and it's cleared out nicely by Charles Morrison. Alves trying to make the play off the bench, sends it back to Morrison. Maldonado sends it back. Now it's forward. Lancers have possession with Josue Morales, who sends it back to the keeper, Martinez. Martinez taking his time, looking for an open teammate. He can boot it. He sends it almost to midfield. First touch goes to Whittier, but now here come the Lancers. De Lima trying to work it to the near side. De Lima still has it. Now he retreats, sends it to Maldonado, off the right foot, high over the crossbar. Dicky Maldonado off the pass from De Lima with a good opportunity, but a solid 3-4 feet high of the crossbar. That shot coming here in the 24th minute of play. Goal kick for Faxon and the Wildcats. Line drive, goal kick. Lawrence High with possession for the moment, trying to settle it here on the near side. Cologne tried to get it to Ixlage. Lancers trying to win it back. They do. Cologne for De Lima. De Lima, let's see if he tries to cut it back. Slide tackle by Charles Morrison. Well-timed, well-placed tackle. It does go out of bounds. Lawrence High will have its second corner kick of the game after the slide tackle from Morrison goes out of bounds over the goal line. And once again, Dicky Maldonado set to take the corner. Right into the middle. First touch goes to Whittier. It's headed away out of danger. Whittier trying to go on the counter attack here, but the Lawrence Lancers trying to keep the pressure on. They have a 1-0 lead here in the 25th minute of this matchup. Pass goes forward, intercepted there by Girder Kaj. Well played defensively. Whittier trying to go on the attack here. They haven't had a lot of luck on offense. The Lancers on the attack, but this one is cleared out to the near side. Well played by Evan Roy. Out of bounds for the corner. Roy did well steering that one away from danger, but it's going to be the Lancers' third corner kick of the ball game. Maldonado once again. Let's see where he wants to go. He's gone back post. He's gone into the middle. This one to the back post. Too high for De Lima, the intended recipient of the pass. The Lancers chase it down and retain possession. Here's De Lima. De Lima, attacked by 3 Wildcats, gets the pass away to Ixlaj. Maldonado, nice ball to the near side. Cologne has it stolen away. Nice play by Morrison on defense. Medina sends it into the middle off the throw-in. Whittier clears. Whittier trying to get it to Pickering, number 12, the attacker for the Wildcats. To the near side, Cologne, right on the sideline, knocked away by the freshman Simpkins. Nice play defensively. Medina with the throw-in, all the way up to Cologne. Cologne into the middle for Carlos De Lima, out of bounds. Who touched it last? Corner kick coming up. This is corner kick number 4. The Lancers are going to try to cash in here. Let's see if 4 is their lucky number. All 4 corners have come from the near side. All 4 corners from Dicky Maldonado. He's gone to the back post twice. Let's see what he does again. Again to the back post. Goes through everyone. Medina chases it down. Lancers with another chance to center it. Here's Medina. Gets it into the middle. Nice play, headed away by the defender of Whittier. Cologne couldn't save that one on the near side. Out into touch. Whittier will have a throw in. Throw in from Morrison. Wildcats have not been able to attack for the last 8 to 10 minutes or so. Can they change that here? Long ball is way too long. And Martinez with his 3rd save of the game. None of them have really been a challenge, at least not yet. Like I said earlier, the Wildcats did score on Martinez once back in September. That was a 5-1 loss. And Lawrence High picked up the W on the road. And so far today, the Whittier Wildcats have yet to challenge the senior captain goalkeeper for Lawrence High, Jared Martinez. Throw in for Lawrence here. 29th minute. Nice throw in to the wide open Josue Morales. Sends this one forward right at the foot of De Lima, and that one is cleared away instantly. Another nice play by the freshman Simpkins. He has played well from that back left defensive position. Lincoln Gilbert, number 10 in white, sends that one out of bounds into touch here on the near side, and the Lancers set to throw it in. Deflected, but it does get through to Andres Lima, and now out into touch across the sideline, and the Lancers set to throw in. Subs into the game for both teams. Guilherme Dolabella into the game for the first time, and he gets a touch right away off the bench. Dolabella over to De Lima. He centers it into the middle of the field, and Whittier is able to collect and clear. Pickering trying to attack, out into touch. Lancers set for a throw in here. Still 1-0, less than 10 minutes to go in the first half. We are in the 31st minute. Jared Martinez to Cologne. Cologne in some traffic, trying to keep possession. Deflected. Whittier with possession in Lancer territory. They're going to move it back before they move it forward. Nice ball into the middle, but it's headed away by Morales. Lopez trying to collect it. He does. Nicely done. Passed back to Medina and sent forward, looking for Dolabella. Dolabella leaves it for his teammate Morales as the Lancers set for a throw in Whittier territory. Here's Lopez passing back to Ixlaj. Now all the way back over to the near side. Cleared out by Simpkins. Long ball right up the middle. De Lima with a chance. Carlos De Lima all alone. Shoots and scores! De Lima with his second of the game. A long pass through the middle, and Carlos De Lima in the 33rd minute has his second goal of the evening. Carlos De Lima outworking the Whittier defense on that occasion. The long pass through the middle. De Lima was just able to run faster than the defensive backs of the Whittier Wildcats. He gets through. Faxon had a chance possibly if he was to come out and attack that ball. Very difficult ball to judge with De Lima attacking. Faxon did have the option to go with the aggressive play, but he chose not to. He chose to hang back and trust his defense. In the end, though, that was a mistake by the young sophomore goalkeeper. Again, just called up from JV. Probably should have come out to attack that ball. Instead, he let De Lima take possession from about 12 yards out. And now De Lima is on a hat trick here in the first half. He's going to be looking for his third. You better believe that. Whittier needs to step up defensively. Nice pass into the middle. The Lancers with another opportunity. Trying to go up by 3. Here's Lopez. Fires! And it's deflected wide by the keeper, Faxon. Anthony Lopez, the junior, from about 18 yards away. Almost made it 3-0, but it was deflected wide by the sophomore at the near side post, and the Lancers will have their 5th corner kick of the game. It's sent in right into the middle. Here's De Lima looking for the hat trick. He's pushed down. And there is a whistle as De Lima gets fouled in the box. A penalty shot coming up. And Carlos De Lima has a chance for a hat trick here in the first half. Here we go, penalty shot attempt for Carlos De Lima, the captain, the senior, trying to send the Lancers to the playoffs. A hat trick for De Lima in the biggest game of his life, in the biggest game in the history of this program. De Lima with a hat trick, 3 goals in the first half. Take a bow, Carlos. The Lancers are on their way. It's 3-0 here in the first. De Lima scores twice within a 3-minute span. He opened the scoring in the 2nd minute of play, added a goal in the 33rd, and a penalty kick goal in the 36th minute. Carlos De Lima, with a lot of help from his teammates, trying to send the Lancers into states for the first time in history. An absolute dream of a game, the type of game that you dream about as a kid playing soccer. The Lancers making their city, making their school proud here in the first half against Whittier with everything to play for. It's 3-0 here in the first. Lopez sends it into the middle. Lancers trying to clear it away from danger. Calmly playing it between the defenders. Now they're going to work their way upfield. Whittier able to intercept. Little tangle there between Zimmerman and Lopez. Into the corner, but the Lancers are ready to retrieve it, and it's sent to the safe foot of Jared Martinez. Nice pass into the middle. Maldonado with 2 defenders on him has it taken away. To the near side they go. Lopez has it stolen. Now the Lancers trying to steal it back. Working their way to the far side. Morales looking for a teammate. Nice back pass into the middle. Trying to steal it away there was Lima. To the near side now, Lopez. Lopez with a nice ball looking for De Lima again. Offsides is the call. De Lima just barely, not even a half step behind the defender. Good aggressive positioning there by De Lima. He's got 3 goals and he is not done yet. De Lima called for offsides, and now the free kick for Whittier. Sent forward by the defender, Danny Contreras. We are now into the 39th minute. Less than 2 minutes to go until halftime. Not expecting a lot of stoppage time. 1 minute at the most. No long stoppages, no injuries here in the first half. And so we are expecting very little stoppage time. Nicely defended by Simpkins. Otherwise, De Lima had a chance at his 4th. Here's Lopez. Into the middle, now drifting to the far side is Morales into the center. De Lima with a chance off the right foot, but it goes wide of the far side post. Now into the 40th minute of play, just about 1 minute remaining until halftime. Once again, we are expecting about 1 minute of stoppage time. The keeper, John Faxon, set to take the kick. Winds up, sends it forward. First touch goes to Lawrence. Second touch, though, back to Whittier. Sent forward by John Guaman, the sophomore. But right away, the Lancers at midfield. They've been very strong in the midfield area, winning a lot of 50-50 balls and advancing forward. And there is another one, won by Lima. Lima still dribbling, has it taken away. Nicely defended by Vaccarano. And Vaccarano steps up again, sent out into touch, and that's going to do it, folks, for the first half. No stoppage time. 40 minutes of play so far. We are dubbing this the biggest game in the history of Lawrence High School soccer. Why? The Lancers, for the first time in school history, trying to make it to the D1 state tournament. They are 40 minutes away. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a short break right here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We'll be right back with the second half.
Oh my God, a car is going towards me!
Make sure you look both ways before crossing the street and do not use your phone. Now that you see this clip, it's a great example of how to cross the street safely.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media, whether it's Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, or on YouTube. We welcome you back to today's broadcast, Varsity Soccer, the Lancers against the Whittier Wildcats. As we said at the beginning of this broadcast, there have been many, many games in the history of this Lawrence High soccer program. This is the biggest game in the history of the program. Why? If they win, they're in. The Lancers trying to earn a berth in the MIAA Division I state tournament for the first time in the history of their program. Did we mention that to you? Just in case you missed it the first time or the first 3 times. We are hyped up here in the booth at Lawrence High School Veterans Memorial Stadium. A beautiful evening in the Merrimack Valley. 60 degrees at kickoff, about 58 degrees at the moment. And here we are in the second half now. The Lancers earn a corner kick. They scored in the 2nd minute of the first half. Here's the corner, blocked away by the keeper, Faxon. Second chance opportunity, blocked in front. A good follow-up attempt by Lopez. Lancers trying to keep the pressure on. Maldonado in the box with a chance. Maldonado off the left foot, and a nice save there by Faxon. The sophomore goalkeeper keeps the score at 3-0. All 3 goals scored by the Lancers senior Carlos de Lima. A goal in the 2nd minute, another in the 33rd, and a penalty kick in the 36th minute. A hat trick in the first half. An absolute dream of a game for de Lima. And coming up for the throw-in, the Lancers with a chance here deep in Whittier territory, trying to add to their lead. Throw all the way into the middle of the field, headed away by Gilbert. Faxon came out for it, and it's a goal for Lawrence. An awkward play as it was deflected off of one of the Whittier players and into the back of the net. Faxon came out for it, and it was deflected back. The Lancers go up 4-0. That's going to go into the scorebook as an own goal. The Lancers with good attacking pressure, but it went off the Whittier defender into the back of the net, and an own goal here in the 43rd minute to make it 4-0. The Lancers will now try to cruise their way to victory here in the second half. Martinez, little bit risky in front of the Lancer net, trying to preserve the clean sheet. Sent out to the near side, nice ball up ahead. That is Darwin Baez trying to chase it down. Simpkins does well. Again, we've called his name many times throughout the afternoon. The freshman, Makey Simpkins, number 46 in white, from the left back position, has played well defensively despite the 4 Lancer goals, or I should say 3 DeLima goals and the own goal just a moment ago. And now here comes the attacker, Logan Pickering. Into the back of the net, Pickering with a long-range goal to make it 4-1. And Pickering has the first goal of the game for Whittier. It comes here in the 44th minute. Pickering from about 25 yards away gets it behind Martinez. Martinez playing very aggressively. And so no clean sheet for Martinez, the senior, in this big game, but the Lancers still with a 3-goal lead. Here's Baez, who sends it back, now into the middle. Maldonado goes through all the way to Cologne, sends it forward, hits Maldonado in the back, and Evan Roy clears it away. Nice ball to DeLima. What an excellent pass. It was Velez who put that one on target, but Whittier is able to clear. Whittier on the attack now. On the far side of the field. Now they're going to try to switch it or send it up into the middle, cleared away by Lawrence. As the lights come on here at Lawrence High, 5 p.m. sharp. Here's Cologne in all alone with a chance with the right foot. The rebound is saved by the keeper, Faxon. Cologne trying for the far side post, put it on the ground, and Faxon made a nice save to keep it 4-1. Good opportunity there by Anuri Cologne, the sophomore for Lawrence. The Lancer throw is cleared out into touch by Simpkins. Here's the Lancer throw in. Sent back to the near side. Near side pass gets through to Cologne. Cologne trying to weave through traffic. Baez now to the far side. DeLima. Double teamed in the corner. DeLima retreats with it. Nice move there by Velez. Out into touch. Over the goal line. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Lancers. Seventh corner kick of the game. DeLima sends it into the middle. Off the mark on the corner. Too strong, but Cologne chases it down and the Lancers retain possession. Here's Cologne. Cologne sends it into the middle. Maldonado sends it back safely to Maza. Maza to Lima. Lima to Cologne. Cologne trying to make a move into the middle. Nicely defended by Veccarano. Lancers have a throw in here from the near side. Lima with possession at the goal line. Lima in the corner. Out of bounds. Last touch by Whittier. Throw in coming up for the Lancers. 48th minute from Lawrence. Here's a throw, deflected away. Lancers trying to retain possession. They don't need to. It's a Lancer throw in as it was last touched by Whittier. Throw in for the home team. The Lancers with possession in the center of the box. It's Baez. Sends it back. One-time pass from Velez. Faxon comes out to greet the ball, has it safely, and throws it all the way out to Lincoln Gilbert. To the near side, a battle for possession, and it is out of bounds. Last touch by Lawrence's Andres Lima. Morrison with the throw in. Sends it in deep. Lancers trying to clear it away. They do. Just over 30 minutes to go in the game here. Throw in for Whittier from the far side. The Lancers get a clear. Baez fighting for possession, but Whittier has it. One-time shot goes wide to the near side, well off the mark. As the shot came in from Lincoln Gilbert, the senior midfielder for Whittier. And Jared Martinez is going to have himself a goal kick here. Martinez sends it forward all the way to the near side looking for Cologne. The Lancers have possession here on the near side. Lima into the middle for De Lima. Whittier has it with possession at midfield. Gilbert again. And it's taken by Velez. Velez hits the turf. He was fouled. Free kick coming up for the Lancers, and it'll be Martinez to come out and take the free kick for Lawrence High. Martinez sends the free kick forward after the Whittier foul. And this one is out into touch. A throw in coming up now. Off the head of Girder Kaj. And now Whittier on the attack. Kaj again this time. He clears it to Maldonado. Now to the near side looking for Cologne. But it's Baez actually who has it. Baez in the middle to De Lima. The Lancers with an opportunity here. De Lima to the far side. The whole field covered now in the shadows of the stadium here at Veterans Memorial on the campus of Lawrence High School. Maldonado to Lima. Out of bounds into touch. Throw in coming up for Whittier. We're in the 53rd minute here from Lawrence High. The Lancers trying to earn a spot in the D1 state tournament. Maldonado sends it forward. This is Lima looking for the long ball to Colon. It's a well-placed ball. Faxon aggressively coming out for it. Nice play by the young sophomore. Faxon with a heads-up play. He saw exactly where that ball was going. And he clears it out into touch. Lancers will have a throw in. DeLima trying to settle it, but it poked away. Long shot off the left foot over the crossbar, but not by much. Melvi Velez from the far side off the left foot, just a couple feet over the crossbar. Goal kick coming up. Whittier down by 3. 3 goals in the first half, all scored by Carlos DeLima. And then in the second half, an own goal by Whittier in the 43rd minute. And then a goal scored by Logan Pickering of Whittier in the 44th minute. That sets our score at 4-1 here. Lancers leading over Whittier in this massive game that could send the Lancers into the playoffs. Nice long throw in there by Morrison. Sent out into touch. Throw in coming up for Whittier. Whittier has not earned a corner yet in this game. Here's Morrison set for the throw in. He's got a long throw. He sends this one in. It's deflected out. Morrison has it back. Trying to turn and pass. He does. It's headed away. A nice defensive play. Quick throw in by Morrison. DeLima can clear it. Lopez, just out of reach of Lopez. Lopez earned it, tried to earn it back. Thought that was a clean play, but he's called for the foul. Or no, it's not a foul. The whistle is here on the near side for Anuri Colon is injured. Looks like he's cramping up here on the near side. And Colon looks to be okay. He had a couple of long, fast runs down the near sideline. And so Colon is going to come out of the game here for the moment. We'll keep an eye on him and see if he's able to get back in later. But he's walking to the bench now. Looks like he should be okay. Quick stoppage here. Lopez has it blocked in front of him. Now DeLima. DeLima has settled back into his midfield role here as the Lancers try to protect the lead. Good tactics here by Coach Escalante of Lawrence High. One of his best attackers, DeLima, he has put now into the midfield area to try and protect this 3-goal lead. Good strategy to put your best player right where you need him, and DeLima has been the best player on the field this afternoon, and now he has retreated back into the midfield position. Earlier, he was playing the right attacker's position, and now he's going to try to win every ball at midfield and keep the Lancers in possession of the ball. We are in minute 57. Morales to the middle. DeLima couldn't block it. Zimmerman sends it back to Contreras. Contreras off the left foot. Off the foot of Vaccarano, and the Lancers get it back into Whittier territory. Wildcats trying to clear it. The Lancers steal it. Nice pass into the middle. Lima to DeLima. DeLima turns and fires right at the keeper. DeLima going for number 4. Faxon, the sophomore, He's had a rough afternoon, but the young goalkeeper has done well. He had a few impossible saves to make, hence the 4-1 score, but looks like the Whittier Wildcats have found their goalkeeper of the future. John Faxon growing into the role here before your eyes at Lawrence High. DeLima gets it into space. Far side corner. Let's see if he wants to center it. Now pulls it back into the middle. Nice pass to Lopez. The one-time shot high over the crossbar by a couple feet. Goal kick coming up for Faxon. And Yuri's Cologne still on the bench for the Lancers. Looking to get back into the game, though, soon, perhaps. Headed back by Gilbert as the Wildcats will try to get themselves back into this game. It's going to be tough in the 59th minute. To the near side, goes out of bounds. Lancer throw-in coming up in just a moment. And we will take this moment to remind you, if you're watching this video on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Check out all the action from the fall athletic teams, varsity football, girls soccer, boys soccer from earlier this season as Faxon makes the save. Good attacking run there by Baez. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you're on local cable, check us out on Comcast Channel 6 and Verizon Channel 41. Big shout out, big thank you to our cable viewers. Subscribe to the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Here's a move into the middle through everything. A good attempt, but the ball goes parallel to the goal line, out of bounds into touch, and a throw in coming up for the Wildcats. Waiting on the throw-in here from Morrison. We are into the 61st minute. Just over 19 minutes to go here in the game. There will be some stoppage time after Cologne was cramped up and still remains on the bench. He's done a good job in the attacking position for the Lancers this afternoon, so we'll see if he's able to get back into the game. He's on the bench at the moment. Doesn't look to be injured. Should be okay to come back into the game. Whittier on the attack, cleared out by Lawrence. This is Baez. Nice ball to DeLima. DeLima trying to make a move and work the ball upfield. Passes into the middle. Lopez all the way to the near side. Nice run here for Lima. Lima tracks it down. Let's see where he wants to go. Brings it deeper into the corner. Lima across the goal line. It goes out for a corner kick. It was defended by Morrison, and all he could do, no, that's Urim Amaya, number 28 for Whittier. All he could do was send it out for a corner kick. This is corner kick number 8 for Lawrence. It's a 3-goal game. Can they make it 4? Off the head of DeLima and just over the net. DeLima almost had his 4th. The corner kick was absolutely right on the money, right on the top of the blonde head of Carlos DeLima, and he sent it just a few inches high over the crossbar. That's the second chance he's had at his 4th goal. That's going to be a handball free kick coming up for Whittier. Free kick, it's Danny Contreras off the left foot. Nice kick. First touch, though, after the kick goes to Lawrence. DeLima with plenty of space to work with. 2 defenders chasing him. DeLima sends it forward. looking for Baez, but Contreras sends it away. Simpkins with possession, trying to make a move up the sideline, has it taken away. Centering pass is out of reach. Faxon tracks it down. Faxon's punt was intercepted by Carlos de Lima. He has 3 goals, all of them coming in the first half. 1 off a penalty kick, 1 in the 2nd minute, 1 in the 33rd, and the penalty came in the 36th. Jared Martinez makes the save for Lawrence. He has not really been challenged yet today, but for every reliable, calm, easy play, Jared Martinez has done the job. Just the one mistake he's made so far in this game. Logan Pickering sent a deep ball in behind him and was able to score from long range. That was in the 44th minute. That's the only mistake that we've seen all day from Jared Martinez. Perhaps just playing a little too aggressively out of his net, but the senior captain has been an absolute backbone for this team for multiple years, and now he is enjoying quite a run here. In his senior year, the Lancers possibly, if they're able to hang on here, will earn a trip to the state tournament for the first time in team history. And there's Martinez making the play. Nice, reliable keeper. Comes out, grabs it. Now looking to advance it. Big punt. Well into Whittier territory and accurate, looking for Baez. But we're going to have a whistle and a free kick coming up. The yellow card is taken out. The yellow card is given to Whittier, as the Lancers will have the free kick, and the Whittier player kicking it towards the sideline, and the delay of game warrants the yellow card shown by the referee for the first time in today's game. 4-1 Lancers, trying to make it 5. After the foul, it's a free kick taken by Lopez. He's going for goal. Goes high above the net. Lopez showing off the leg there, but a little too much mustard on that one. Goal kick coming up for Faxon. 66th minute. We have 13 minutes to go, just about 14 minutes to go until we are into stoppage time. We should have a little bit of stoppage time. Of course, the referees on the field have the official time, but the Lancers will definitely be looking at the clock here with a 3-goal lead and an opportunity to earn a berth in the state tournament for the first time ever. What a moment that would be for this program. Head coach of the Lancers, Edgar Escalante, played for this program, has coached this program for many years. Very proud of his team. It's a family effort down there. Free kick for Lawrence after the foul. Lopez sends it into the wall. Simpkins is trying to clear it for Whittier. He does. It goes out of bounds, though, into touch. Throw in coming up for the home team. Here's Lopez. Over to the far side. The Lancers have it poked away. Now De Lima. Whittier is going to have a free kick here. After the whistle and the handball against Lawrence, it's going to be Whittier's free kick from deep within their own territory. It's going to be Urim Amaya, another freshman on the back line for Whittier. He is set to take the free kick. De Lima gets the first touch off the head after the free kick. Velez with possession, gets it into the middle. Now over to the near side. Pass connects with Lima. Lima working it back. Ixlaj, or Lopez, I beg your pardon. That was sent into the middle for De Lima, but it's cleared out by Whittier. Nicely played there by Pickering. But Martinez, the aggressiveness pays off there as Martinez is able to clear it for the Lancers. De Lima sends it back to Marco Mazza. Nice play off the back foot. Lopez to Lima. Now back to Lopez. Out of bounds, last touched by Lopez. Morrison with the throw in. Here's Lima. Lima to Lopez. Lopez trying to switch the fields all the way over to the far side. Velez chases it down in the corner. Velez trying to make a move and get it into the middle. Lancers looking for the foul. They don't get it. Here's Alves. Has it taken away. Lopez fires from long range, off the mark though, well wide and well high. Goal kick for Whittier. 70th minute. Just about 10 minutes to go until stoppage time. Out of bounds into touch. Lawrence High tactics very clear here. They're actually attacking right now, but the tactics are clear to win every ball at midfield and prevent Whittier from getting back into this game with any strong offensive burst, not allow the counterattacks. The Lancers know that if they attack too hard, they're susceptible to counterattacks. And so they are playing it pretty safe here, but not so safe that they're hanging all the way back. It's a very good tactical move by the coach, Edgar Escalante, as the Lancers set for their 8th corner kick of the game. Sent into the middle, first touch, header by Whittier, out of bounds to the far side. Mentioned earlier, the Lancers sent Carlos De Lima back to the midfield. That's part of this tactic, to be just aggressive enough to keep the pressure on Whittier, but not so aggressive to make yourself susceptible to the counterattack. Brilliant tactics here with the 4-1 lead. Whittier with possession at midfield here. This is Pickering, the goal scorer for Whittier, sent forward. Martinez gonna have to make a play. The shot is wide. A misplay as Pickering went on a long run offensively, and Whittier comes up empty on that offensive opportunity. They haven't had many. It was Lincoln Gilbert, number 10 in white. He had the opportunity from the far side. Not a great angle, but his shot went well wide from the far side of the field, trying to shoot it to the near side. His shot was about a foot wide of that far side post. And now the Lancers playing around with it a little bit, playing with their food, so to speak, in front of their own net. A little bit dangerous, but they're able to clear it away. And Whittier is going to try to create a little bit of offensive pressure as we get late into this game. 72nd minute, just over 8 minutes to go until stoppage time. Lopez trying to get it up the near sideline, deflected out by Whittier. Lancer throw in into space, intercepted by Whittier. Nicely played by Mazza. Mazza has it blocked in front. Martinez came out halfway. Girder Kaj is there to save the day, make the play, and send it up the far sideline. And now the Lancers are going to try to get a steal and counterattack. Here's a chance for Lawrence High. Baez, the intended recipient of that pass from Velez. Here's Velez. Trying to get it back to DeLima. DeLima rolls it back into the middle. Lopez with two defenders on him, sends it back. Wise play. Now it's Maza sending it forward. Intercepted there by Bria Urena. Now Amaya. And Bria Urena has it again. Amaya has it taken. Contreras. Contreras has it stolen. Great play there by DeLima. DeLima just taking it away from Contreras. And that is well done by Lima, deflecting it off of the defender, out of bounds for a Lancer throw. First touch off the throw goes to Morrison. Contreras trying to control it again. Lopez to DeLima, back to Lopez in a tight space. Lopez trying to turn it. He can shoot. On the ground, perhaps looking for the far side attacker, but it's John Faxon, the sophomore, who makes the save. Alves with the long ball. The Lancer defense well organized there on the back end. Girder Kaj sends it to Martinez. Martinez sends it out across midfield. Baez was there, but Whittier sends it in deep again. Nice play by Bria Urena. Now to the far side goes Vaccarano. Vaccarano off the right foot. He scores! Martinez diving to his right. Couldn't come up with the save. And Vaccarano has a goal here late in the second half. It comes in the 75th minute. So here's your scoring summary so far. Vaccarano adding to the total. 6 goals scored here this evening at Lawrence High. DeLima with 3 goals in the first half. The first one in the second minute, the second in the 33rd minute, the third one in the 36th minute. And then in half number 2 in the 43rd minute, an own goal for Whittier. Logan Pickering scored for Whittier in the 44th minute, and just a moment ago, Vaccarano scored in the 75th minute. That's Eduardo Vaccarano, the sophomore, with a nice shot. Martinez in a pretty good position. He dove to his right, but Vaccarano was able to dunk it in just inside that far post, and it's 4-2. Lancers up by 2. Carlos DeLima shoots it on the ground to the near side wide. Goal kick coming up for Whittier. Still a 2-goal game, but Whittier can make things interesting down the stretch. 77th minute now. Lancers certainly with one eye on the time, but they're not done yet. DeLima fighting for possession. Carlos DeLima showing the hustle. He takes a shot and it's swatted away by Faxon. Corner kick coming up. Nice reflexes by the sophomore John Faxon. Literally swats that one out of midair with his left hand. And he prevented DeLima from scoring his 4th goal of the game. Here's the 9th corner kick of the game for Lawrence High. Morrison gets the first touch out of bounds for a corner. '78th minute now. Here's another corner, the 10th one of the game. Whittier now going to try and counterattack. Girder Kaj getting back defensively. Here's Contreras with a nice ball, but Martinez comes out for it, grabs it. falls on it, and he'll able to kill a few seconds here, as he will calmly bounce it once and send it forward to his teammate, Anthony Lopez. Cologne is back in the game here on the near side, attacking left position. 78th minute here from Lawrence. The Lancers trying to get a historic win here against Whittier. The Wildcats are down by 2, trying to keep this thing close. After the Lancer foul, it's Contreras set to take the free kick. The Lancers with a 2-goal lead, but Whittier threatening to make it close here late in the second half. 79th minute. Can Whittier come within 1? Here's Contreras, hooks it in. What a save by Martinez. Second chance opportunity goes wide. Unbelievable shot by Contreras. He curved that one in. He was going to hook that one right under the crossbar to the far side post, but Martinez tracked it all the way in and made the save to preserve the 2-goal lead for the Lancers. Martinez with the goal kick. Across midfield. Contreras has it again. Maldonado. Now sent forward to Cologne, over his head, out into touch. Now into the 79th minute. Lancers and Wildcats here. Now into the 80th minute of play. We are just about 1 minute away from stoppage time. The Lancers trying to preserve a 2-goal lead. If they can do so, they will have their biggest win in the history of this Lawrence High varsity soccer program. Here's Baez in the middle, gets through to Cologne. Out into touch. And we are officially into stoppage time now. We have played 80 minutes here. The Lancers leading 4-2. We are expecting about 2, maximum of 3 minutes of stoppage time. The only stoppage was a brief injury to Cologne, as Martinez is going to send that one away into the stands, and it'll be a throw-in for Whittier. The Lancers changing the tactics now. They're going to try to clog the back end. And it's cleared forward. Baez giving it a shot. Baez, the lone attacker. Out of bounds into touch. And a corner kick coming up for the Lancers. 50 seconds into stoppage time. Again, it's the referees on the field who have the official time. And we do have an injury here, as the Lancers are going to need to get Darwin Baez off the field. This could add a little bit of stoppage time, but still 2 to 3 minutes at the most. 1 minute into stoppage time now. The Lancers are going to try to add a goal. This could clinch the victory. 11th corner kick of the game. De Lima's header goes wide. He's frustrated. He wanted that 4th goal. 1 minute, 30 seconds into stoppage time. The final whistle could come at any moment. Whittier needs to score twice. The Lancers moments away from a historic victory. De Lima on the attack, moving to his right. He's pushed off the ball, and it's going to be a foul against the Wildcats, and the Lancers will have a free kick. This is exactly what the Lancers want. They can kill a few moments of clock. They can take a free kick, just try to maintain possession, or they can go aggressive and try to score here. We are 2 minutes and 10 seconds into stoppage time. Here's De Lima going for his 4th. Saved by Faxon. The Wildcats may only get one more shot on offense here before we get the final whistle. The Lancers trying to hang on to this 2-goal lead, trying to get a historic win, but the Wildcats with one last offensive opportunity, it's cleared away. Corner kick coming up for the Wildcats. We won't get the final whistle just yet, perhaps after this corner. Bria Urena is set to take the corner kick. We are now 3 minutes into stoppage time. Whistles before the corner kick. The yellow card comes out, and it's going to go against Lawrence. The corner kick, as the battle for positioning in front of the net got a little too rough. And it's Lopez who's going to be sent off. He is shown the yellow card. He doesn't like the call, but he will head to the bench. Here we go. Here's the corner kick. Whittier down 4-2, trying to come within one. Bria Urena, it's headed away by Lawrence. The Lancers trying to clear it here. Whittier trying for one last shot. The Lancers with possession. They clear it away. The Lancers, a breakaway in the final moments, and they score! Lawrence High, for the first time in history, they're going to states. They've never done it in the history of their program. For the first time, Lawrence High is going to the playoffs. It's 5-2 after a last-second goal here in stoppage time. The counter-attack after the Whittier corner kick, and that's the final whistle. The final score is 5-2. History has been made. The Lancers have finally done it. With a 5-2 victory over Whittier, they're going to states for the first time ever. And you saw it here, right here on LPS Media. What an honor, what a privilege to provide you with this coverage of such a historic moment. Head coach Edgar Escalante and the varsity boys soccer team is going to states. Folks, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with some post-game coverage here on LPS Media.
You can be whatever you want to be.
It all starts here.
A doctor, professional baseball player,
A scientist. You can be whatever you want to be.
it all starts here.
Professional director.
A dentist.
An actress,
An astronomer.
You can be whatever you want to be. It all starts here.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. The Lancer varsity boys soccer team picks up a 5-2 win over Whittier, the biggest game in school history. For the first time, they are going to states. I am joined by two seniors, Jared Martinez and Carlos De Lima. First question to you, Jared. You've been the leader of this team for multiple seasons. What does it feel like to finally get this win and get this team to the playoffs?
It feels great. I mean, it's something that we've been waiting for like almost since I became a freshman, since we were this close to getting there my freshman year. It feels amazing to be now in the playoffs and, be able to compete there too.
Carlos, hat trick, 3 goals in the first half. Like, why was today so special? Like, what was different? Why were you so locked in today?
Just the hunger to win, secure the team into the playoffs. This is honestly the first time qualifying for playoffs for us, so it just means so much to us and the team. We just got to get there.
Jared, tell us a little bit about Coach Escalante. He's been part of this program for so many years. What has he done to help this team succeed?
He's done a lot. I mean, he's been on our backs since practically since we've gone here. I mean, The other captain, Derek Navichoke, he's been constantly honest, like, hey, bring the team together, do this, team bonding. It's really like a big part of the team. Like, I feel like now looking back on it, it's something that we should have been working on for a long time.
Carlos, such a massive win. How do you guys stay hungry? Like, great energy today. You got 2 more regular season games. Now we can officially say you got states coming up. How do you stay hungry and aggressive for the rest of the games?
Just a passion to win games, keep going forward, help the team always go forward and win games. That's just the motive, number one. Keep the team happy.
And last one for you, Jared. You got 2 more regular season games right here on your home field. Tell the fans at home to get out here and watch this team play.
Yeah, come support. I mean, it's going to be great games. 2 games. Senior night's on Wednesday, the 29th of October, 4 p.m. Get out here.
What a privilege to be here with you. Thank you, our fans, for watching on LPS Media. The final score for the final time, 5-2. The Lancers get the biggest win in the history of this program, and they're going to states. You saw it here on LPS Media. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.